All right, welcome back. We're going to start the first of the games for the ranked Theros Beyond Death draft. We got the deck set up. It's a blue and white. A lot of flash, a lot of making your opponent make choices. This will be the first game in the series. Again, bear with me as we do experience some lag throughout these games. The CPU on my computer is not up to par, even though I bought it based on the recommended specs. Not the bare minimum, but the recommended. So, unfortunately, we do experience some lag periodically. Again, if you're a player and you are playing against me and you find that I am being sluggish and slow, that's not intentional. That's my computer. So I apologize. But we'll go ahead and get into this here momentarily as soon as it moves forward. There we go. You can see that frame drop there that we're experiencing some pretty decent lag. This first game, really I didn't know what to expect, and I'll let you know right now that it's a short game due to a land issue. This first match, we really didn't get our land pulls, and unfortunately that led to a failure. But we don't go 3 and out, so bear with me. We'll go ahead and play it out here, and you can see how it plays. Opponent goes first. That's always nice. We get the draw. Got quite a few good cards here, lots of low drops. We just need a white mana. Got the Wave Mystic. Our opponent's playing white and red. Looks like it's going to be pretty well a rush game. There's the Dream Trawler. Unfortunately, we don't get her out this game. Go ahead and throw the Wave Mystic. Again, this first series, these are recorded a couple of days ago. I'm just doing an audio commentary over the top. That way we can get them published, and hopefully you'll enjoy them and come back for future videos. I'm really a novice at making these. I've made quite a few videos in the past, most of them just music based. I don't really like to talk a lot, but there's a lot that goes on in Magic. I'm very passionate about it, and I figured I'd share some of my mind with you and how I play my games. Again, unfortunately, this match is going to be a dud. We didn't get our land drops, and there's only so much that can be done. The opponent's going to pretty well overwhelm us here over the next couple of minutes. With a white mana, I think we would have stood a chance to get out early game and get ahead of them. As you can see, we have a fistful of cards, and they're already down to 3. It's quite a bit of land for them. Be really nice to borrow one of those white plains, right? Anyways, this will allow us to scry 2. You notice the icon there. We had quite a bit of lag. Just this first game was miserable. Got another blue land. Really don't need the blue land. We're going to go ahead and keep them anyways. Got a blue creature. I probably should have scried both those to the bottom and hoped for a white land. But again, draft is not something I'm used to. There's that Chimera. We put that in his deck. He got to cast it for 1 cheaper, so he cast it for 4 instead of 5. 3 blue mana on the field now. We do have a flash flyer, a 2/2 flash flyer, so that's a positive note. I'll go ahead and play that. Now we're sitting on a fistful of cards we can't use. We do have another blue creature coming at the next draw phase. But when you're running against red-white rush, it's kind of hard to deal with. That is a great enchantment. Play it on the flash, +2/+0, and first strike. The opponent never sees that coming. Unfortunately, this time I was the opponent. But we get plenty of that here in the future games with our blue and white. Very nice, very nice. Got to discard one. There's that 05 blocker that we can play on the flash. Covers ground game. And since he's down to one card, he's going to go ahead and sack and scry that so that he has his next two draws potentially on deck, or get things out of the way that won't help him finish the game. Looks like he took 1 and 1. So whatever he just drew there was what he wanted. I'm pretty sure it was that creature right there. Goes and returns his enchantment from the graveyard. That way he'll be able to do 2 damage to my creature. Plays a land. Yeah, he took a fistful of land in the early game on that. That's pretty crazy. All right, we'll go ahead and exile his enchantment. Again, lag, preventing me from just grabbing the card and drawing it out. Rather frustrating. That Revoke Existence. Such a great card, like I said. Super cheap enchantment and artifact removal when you're playing Theros Beyond Death. All that enchantment, that's one of the key components in the I've picked up the Insidious Will, or whatever will it is. I can't really read it from here. I'm doing the audio recording here on my phone. I do not have the proper electronics to be able to do this on a professional level, but we're just getting started. It's a learning curve. We'll make do with what we have and proceed from there. Well, at least we got rid of the enchantment. Can't attack. He's got 3/4 ground creature. Really all we can do is sit here and take a beating. Destroys our creature. Now we have no blocker. We do have the ground game blocker that we'll be throwing out here to block the 3/4. But he's still getting 4 over the top, which pretty much puts us on a 2-turn lethal. Go ahead and block the ground. Get one more turn in here and see how it plays out. He again scries. I like these omens. They're really nice how they have an effect going into the battlefield. They've got flash. He scried 2 to the bottom. And we draw another blue mana. That puts us up to 5. We have no way to exile anything because none of his creatures are enchantments or artifacts. Oh. Yes, I guess we can exile the 1/2 flyer. Hits us for 3 over the top. Looks like we will get one more play in. Throw the Trawler. Too little, too late. And the lag preventing us from being able to bring it into the field again. Yes, 3 creatures attacking. I only have 2 blockers. That's a good game. And we'll go ahead and concede this here, if it lets us. Lag's been real sticky this first game. Not the best way to open, but, it's not a 3-and-out, so we'll watch how it plays here in the future. I'll see you next game.